Good morning, guys. We're going to start in 8 minutes. See you then. Good morning, guys. To those who have just joined, please do me a favor and like up the stream. Write a question, put a ticker in, and I will see you all in 7 minutes. Peace. Good morning, guys. Good morning to those who have joined. We will start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's like up the stream. Let's get some questions and tickers in. I will see you all very shortly. Good morning, guys. What up, everyone? To those who have just joined, we will start in 2 minutes. I know there's not many people in here. FinTwit's dead. Everyone thinks it's the end of the world, so I don't expect many people in here. But I will still be here for those who are gonna be here. All right, I will retweet the link in 2 minutes. I'll see you then. All right, what up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. What up, what up, what up? I'm gonna go through a couple Twitter requests and then I will get to all of you in a minute. Make sure to get a question in. Ticker, I see some of you guys have posted. You guys will see a lot less people in here. Same as Twitter, it won't be as active. As I say, people don't really last long in the market. A lot of times because when the market's running, okay, they make a lot of money here and there, but when the market's bad, everything goes very quiet because they've blown their accounts, right? They don't understand risk management and those things. So a lot of people pop in, come for a bit, couple days, gone, couple weeks, gone, you know. So we're here for the long term. We're here for the long run. That's what we're teaching, right? We're not here to make a quick buck and leave. We're actually here to learn how to trade and do this for a living. All right, so I will still be here regardless of the market conditions because I can trade in any market conditions, whether the market is red, blue, or pink. All right, so well done for those who are staying in here because that shows that you guys are very, very good at trading and you are all disciplined and have a very good trading mindset. Right, ITP needs 0.47 break. Yeah, ITP, there's absolutely nothing on this. Like, I don't know, maybe there's something coming up, news or something coming up, but at the moment, I see 0 with this. Right, CYN. CYN is still bearish, long-term, downtrend, bearish, 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 bloodbath, red, sellers in control, do not buy it. That's it. Very, very bearish. There is no sign of a reversal, so you do not touch it. All right, you do not touch it. JFBR, let's have a look. JFBR, big pump and dump. This is a pump and dump. Look, pump, dump. Leave this one alone. Do not trade it today, even if it runs. Pump and dump. Ain't no falling wedge on that one, unfortunately. NIVF, what's happening here? NIVF, nothing on this. Another very bearish chart. Most of these charts that people will be sharing with me today, and just in general, most charts that you'll look at are in a downtrend. So as I mentioned with the trade breakdown this morning, if you guys watched it, I said that most plays will be in a bearish trend. The reason is because the market is in a bearish trend, right? 2 more and then I'll be over to you guys on Twitter. NIVF needs downtrend break. So right now this is bearish. No sign of reversal, nothing on NIVF. Buru, this is probably my least favorite stock in the market. It's just trash, to be honest with you. It never has potential. It never probably will have potential, maybe when I stop trading at some point. But yeah, nothing. Strong downtrend. This thing never follows through. It never runs. It really just gives false hope to investors. So in my opinion, it's not a good trade setup to buy at all. Unless you love the company and you're willing to put your money and lose, even though your company is doing bad, that is up to you. Hello, Tiger. What up? ALLR. ALLR is in a bullish trend. This is in an uptrend. We expect continuation to the upside on this. You can either enter now or wait for 120 break. But this is a bullish setup. So AL currently bullish. Why is this bullish? Because you are clearly in an uptrend. You're making higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This needs to break the high, make a high high to make a high low, and so on. I would look for entries above 120. This is a resistance. Break above here should continue to push to the upside. Good morning, traders. What up, what up, what up? ARBB. ARBB, too low volume for me. If I have to get in this for some reason, maybe above $1. Entries only over $1. The reason why is because $1 is a big psychological level. Every time you get here, it's rejected a lot. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So yeah, very bearish setup at the moment. Needs to break that, has to. What's with the A stocks? Abood? AEON, nothing on this. Is this the one that dumped? Not. AEON, for me, it's not my kind of trade setup. If I had to take an entry, maybe above 0.93, this is the most recent resistance, so you want to trade it if it breaks above 0.93. Anything below, you don't care. AEON needs 0.93 break. So yeah, above 0.93, break above, could be good entries. Tiger will always have the best, yes, chill out music. ATCH, what's happening here? ATCH, nothing on this, unfortunately. Yeah, this, ATCH. Yeah, ATCH, another bearish chart setup. For me, nothing on this. I don't really like a setup like this. Just because the way to trade this market, it's very easy. Okay. The reason why is because the market is bearish. So you do not want to trade stocks that are in a bearish trend. That should not be even questionable or even considered as a trade. You should be trading the stocks that are actually running and that have volume during the day. Which ones are those? Those are the top gainers. You can use Webull, you can use investing, find out, type in Google top gainers on the stock market and you will find it and it will show you which are the top gainers. Those are the high probability setups that you can day trade and make money during the day. All right, so those are the setups that I would focus on. That's the best way to trade in this current market condition, sorry. ATCH right now, yes, it's in a possible demand zone. Yes, there's a possible reversal. But for me, the overall trend is bearish. The stock is in a downtrend. There's no volume. It's very difficult to trade. Something like this. But when the stock's in a demand zone, there is a high probability that the stock can reverse, but they will only respect technicals when you get volume. No volume, it won't affect the technical. What up, Paul? What up, bro? SLXN. SLXN. Another like trash stock. This reminds me of Buru. It just runs randomly, then it dumps. For me, yeah, I'm not really interested in this play. I don't really like this setup. Very choppy. So if we're looking at the overall chart like this, right, we can see that something like this is what you would focus on. So there's a lot of noise below this, right? Below here, there's a lot of noise. Too much rejection below here. Above here, we have range all the way up. All the way up to around here, 250. So I would say maybe above 170, you could consider some entries on this because it eliminates all this noise below. So you're not worried what happens. You know that if it breaks at 170, that there's a probability that it will go up. So SLXN, wait for $1 and 70 cents. SLXN, 170 break equals entries. Yeah, anything below, not really interested. Let me just refresh the link here. Okay, we got 19 likes. Let's keep liking up the page, guys. Let's like up the stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go. For those who joined, as I said, you'll notice Twitter is very quiet because all the traders who make their quick money have unfortunately blown their accounts, so they're no longer with us. RIP to those guys. And maybe they'll learn someday on how to actually trade properly, and then maybe come back with a different mindset. So hopefully that happens to them. Guys, if you want to learn risk management and you are in Discord, it's a long-term play. We appreciate you all. I paid Paul $500 to write that. ALLR, what up? Good morning, Scott. ALLR, just went over this. Bullish trend. I would wait for 120 break to look for entries. I would not buy here because it's breaking through the low. So yeah, I would wait for the break there. I've actually been doing better. That's good. That's good. That just shows discipline, that you do very well with discipline. That's very good. BBAI, extremely, 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 extremely. Hope that kicks in. Bearish. No good. Not good. Needs downtrend break. Currently, extremely bearish. See that? Extremely bearish. I know that might hurt for some investors, but I'm just telling you the truth because, you know, when you're in a situation like this and you can see it for yourself, the stock is going down, you have to accept it and unfortunately move on to the next trade. I hope no one's in this. No one should be in this. If you are, prayers up, prayers up, prayers up. SYRS, what's happening here? SYRS, I don't know, it's kind of pushing up a little bit, but it's a bit of a weird setup for me. What was the news on this? Anybody has the news on this? Let me know so I can see. I don't see anything yet on it. 170.175, these are your key levels. That's what I would focus on, these levels here. Xenon, this one got smacked. Finally reversing, but it got absolutely smacked earlier. Yeah, now you just want to wait for VWAP to look for entries. Unless you take entries now, it's just a little bit higher risk. Entries above VWAP. Entries above VWAP. I wish you best of luck on that. I do like this play for today though. I will be watching it. Above $2 will definitely be my watch. I did see that RR was moving up though. It might push some of the other plays up. Was the market really bad? Was this really bad in 2022? No, it wasn't. I mean, it's just the same. You know, the difference is it's the market isn't bad, right? People need to, I feel like people need to rephrase that because it gets bad. You know, it changes your whole mindset, whether you believe it or not. Yes, I understand that the market hasn't got as much runners and it's not as crazy, not as volatile, but you know, this is a time where you develop and learn a strategy. You can teach yourself, you can join Discords and whatever. You know, and for me personally is that this is where you learn and how you'll become a long-term trader. If you can trade in this market, you can trade in any market. That's why for me, I do these recaps every single day in the Discord, and I don't do it for myself to show you, oh, I win all these trades, I lose all these trades. I show you transparency because people can see. I've been trading for as long as I have. People have been trading for 100 years, whatever. No one's going to be 100% correct, right? That's the first thing people need to understand. And secondly, you know, is that when you see people trading in this market, right? A lot of them are a lot more conservative. Like myself, I'm a very conservative trader. I'm not here to make $1 million a day because I know that I'm not able to make it in this market condition. But when the market gives me the opportunity, I will definitely capitalize on it. I will trade with much smaller, larger size. I'll trade with larger targets and so on and so forth. So in this market itself is that what I do is when I trade is that I show my recaps, my wins and losses, because you can see over time that it is profitable, right? And I only took one trade yesterday that I gave in the Discord. I took two. I took one of Hassie's trades and I took one of mine. I lost on my trade. It was only a 3% loss. So to put into perspective, if I traded with, let's say for example, I traded with, if I have $1,000 in my account, right? If I'm trading 20% of my account, okay? Let's say for example, now I traded with $200 per trade. Okay, this is for the example. And let's say I had a 5% stop loss. That means that I've only lost, right, $100, right, or $10, 5% of 200, okay, of my $1,000 account. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I lost one trade. It's okay, because I know that if I keep trying my strategy, it will work, and I will get the way I think, right? If I lose a trade, I'm one step closer to making a winning trade. If I win a trade, keep going until I lose. You know, that's just the mindset you've got to have. And like, the thing is, people are still trying to full port, trying to make quick $100. When people tell me they're down 20, 30% on their account, I know straight away. I can tell people from the Discord. I ask them, oh, how's your day? Or how was your trading? Most of the time, people will be down like 10, 15%. And I said, I don't understand. I can't comprehend how people are down that much. You know, and the main reason is because of their risk management. It's not because they suck at trading. It's not because of their strategies or whatever, right? Maybe they just lost on the first trade. And the issue is that their trade size was way too much on that trade. Now they're fighting back with the next trade to try and full port it, and then maybe they're hoping that they're going to win on that trade. Rather, manage your risk, understand what's your good setup, execute it, and then have your stop loss and so on. I lose 3% on my trades. I don't care. It's okay. I move on to the next play. My wins are a lot bigger, and that's what you need to add on, you know, and so on and so forth. So I know I rambled on a bit there, guys, but I'm just trying to show you guys that the market conditions are whatever. It is what it is. If you want to be this long term, you've got to accept it. And you've got to trade in any market conditions. For me, I'm not really worried. It doesn't matter. It just means I've got to just wait and be more patient. Yeah, it sucks, but you know, that's just what we have to accept for now. Right, RGTI. What's happening here? RGTI. This might move off. Not moving. RGTI we have here. Where's it main? Probably around here, to be honest. I'll use 950 as a resistance. Yeah, 950 looks like a good resistance point. So RGTI is still bearish. I would not touch this thing, honestly, until you get a strong bullish candle over this 950. Then I would consider something, but right now just leave it. 950 break would be good for entries on that. Would be very, very good entries on that. Because that's when you can start to look for swing trades, momentum switched, trend switched, all that stuff. I've already gone over SYRS, so I'll go over the last time. Please listen. If you're looking for an entry, you can try and take it above this high, 0.1650. These are your next key levels right here. 165. Watching Tnon for VWAP retest. Yeah, looking good. Volume's coming in big time with this. Looks very, very bullish. CUTR. CUTR, I would wait for a close above this. Let me just fix this chart up a bit so everyone can understand what's going on with this. So you have this, we have a resistance here. 0.225. So this is your resistance, right? So I like to put these psychological levels at blue. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a candle body to close above 0.225. Maybe that'll be safest entries, but anything below, you know, for me, it's difficult to trade it because it is bearish and I don't want to trade something below VWAP, bearish. Discord members know what else we're looking for on this kind of setup. So CUTR needs 0.225 break. Yeah, this needs 0.225 break. Right, what else do we have here? SYRS, everyone's spamming SYRS, SYRS. SYRS is right here. I would not enter this unless you get a break above the high of day. Break above the high of day looks amazing. Anything below, not amazing. That's simply how I would look at it. How I would personally trade something like this, because at the moment, no good. Although it is bullish, right? We have a strong uptrend, but we need to break that high for continuation. ONDS. ONDS. Nice ONDS. I'll add this to my watch list. It is a top gainer. So we'll see. Now I'll go to the 4 hour. Quickly analyze where are the key levels, where are the big moves. So we have a big move of 122. We have another one here. 153. And then probably we could just, doesn't have to be anything crazy. So we have this now, okay? And what I suggest is marking $1 psychological level as well, because you have $1 psych, that is a big level, and maybe it will retest this. Maybe it, as long as it holds this level and it's open, I think it will be great. I don't see any news on this yet, but these are your key levels. So 122 break has room to 153. So just these are key levels for you guys on that. Looks decent. SPRC died. Yeah, SPRC, nothing on this. Nothing on SPRC. Down 17%. RIP. CUTR, I went over this one already. You are not entering this unless you get a break above 0.225. BTAI. BTAI is not really doing anything, to be honest. Difficult for me to personally enter this trade setup. Maybe above 377. Man, these bots are insane on Twitter, by the way. I just blocked them. I have about 799 blocked because of the spam. That's how crazy this thing is. Elon Musk needs to sort his shit out. Right, needs 377 break on BTAI. MWA. What is MWA? Let's have a look. MWA, very, very low volume. Extremely difficult to trade something like this. I don't think this is a fake candle. So $30 is kind of your next level. Yeah, you've broken off this resistance here. Clean range all the way up. So it looks all right. MWA. MWA, yeah. Room to $30. Looks good. Looks good. It looks good. T-non VWAP break. Let's. T-non's got the volume. No, so this is not a break. Okay, for this, it's called a fake out. It's not a breakout. It's a fake out. Why is it a fake out? Because you have wick rejection down. If the candle closed above that, that is called a breakout. So this is a fake out. HMR's right here. Needs to get back over VWAP or hold at least 210. Snower's here. Needs downtrend break on Snower. Right now, coming down. Needs to hold VWAP as well. That's important. AWH broke out falling wedge. No, it has not. Yeah, we can draw something like this, falling wedge. Possibly something like this, like this. Yeah, falling wedge, demand zone. Is it below VWAP? Yeah, I would say this needs to get over VWAP. Be safer entries. If you do enter now, it's at a lot higher risk. But best of luck. Falling wedge plus demand zone. Can you talk simply above VWAP? So Aboud, please listen up. Save this. Everybody listen. I know most people understand this, but it's very easy. VWAP is my yellow line. Now, if a stock is above VWAP, let's say our stock is above VWAP, it means it is bullish, right? The trend is bullish. Now, if it comes back to VWAP, when it's above it, it will usually use its support, and then it will bounce and reverse to the upside. All All right, so now if we have VWAP and a stock is below VWAP and it's pushing up, it will usually reject at VWAP and come straight back down. That means VWAP acts as an area of support if it's above it. It then acts as an area of resistance if it is below it. I will repeat that again for you. So we have VWAP right here. Let's go to any stock right here. So what do we notice? Is SNOA above VWAP? Yes, it is. So what that means is, right, what that means is that the stock is bullish. We are above VWAP. So remember what I said? If a stock is above VWAP here, it means it's bullish. Now, when a stock is above VWAP, it will use it as an area of support. So every time it gets to VWAP here, it might reverse and push to the upside. All right, now the inverse is if the stock is below VWAP, there's VWAP, the stock is below it. Now, if it comes up to VWAP, it will hit VWAP and it will usually come down. That means that the stock is bearish. That's as easy and simple as I can explain it to you. May I ask, why do you always say enter at X level and they're always high? Isn't there a risk it could drop if you're joining so high? Great, fantastic question, but the answer is, of course it can go up and of course it can go down. Why do I always say wait for the break of the high of day or something like that? Personally, I don't use that trade setup. It's just simple logic. And yeah, it's just simple logic about trading. Okay, let's look at TNON, for example. This is how I break it down for you. We know that the highest point TNON has been today is $2.20. Clear, easy to understand. Now, we know that it's up 47%. It's obviously still has volume, is in a bullish trend. Okay, and what we can understand is that if a stock breaks above the highest point it's been today, after this little pullback here, there is a high probability that the stock will break above it and run to the upside. Now, how high is it going to go? It is impossible to know how high it's going to go, but you can always use larger time frames to understand where are the key resistance levels. So you look at 220. Where is the next resistance level? Let's say it's around 237. All right, so now we know if we enter this trade, okay, we are not entering this unless it breaks 220. So we know now, we've come to a conclusion. If this breaks above $2.20, there is a high probability it will break and run to 238. That is it. That's it. That's as simple as I can explain it to you. So if a stock breaks the highest point it's been at the day, there is a high probability it will continue to go up because it shows that there is a lot of volume, the buyers are in control, and that obviously the trend is very bullish and you expect it to continue to go to the upside. That is exactly what I would say. I hope that makes sense for you. It should make a lot of sense and very clear now. And you're going to be like, wow, that's so simple and easy, but that is it. That is the basics. Wheeler, absolutely nothing on this trash stock. This stock is a load of trash. I would just remove this off your watches, Brandon. I really hope you are not in this. I hope you're not. Allow us straightforward GR, present info, and don't over promise like all the scams out there. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of BS out there. I just show what it's supposed to, how trading is. I just show it realistically how it is, wins and losses, and how you can trade properly. That's it. SNOA needs to break above the candle, needs to break above downtrend. Otherwise, nothing. BTOG is bearish. I know that because it's in a downtrend. And what's the other thing that I just went over? VWAP. Let's see. Is it above or below? I can tell you without using VWAP that it is below VWAP. Therefore, it indicates that this is in a bearish trend. We do not want to trade something in a bearish trend. BTOG is bearish. Right, icon, nothing on icon for me. I don't like this setup at all. Yeah, nothing on icon. Maybe above 238, maybe. But for me, nothing. Not really interested in this. Icon needs 0.2380 break. So that means, right? That just means, right? Look here, this just means you are not entering this trade unless, right? There's only one thing you're looking for. Unless this breaks above 0.2385, you're not taking the trade. You're not going to enter now. Why are you going to try and enter now? If it's in a bearish trend, it's below VWAP, it's in a downtrend, sellers in control, that every time you get to 0.238, it rejects. Wait for it to break above, then you have high probability to go up. The next resistance around here at 3.3. So that should be clear for you. Stand. MSTR, what's this next one we have? MSTR. Right, MSTR is bearish. No good on MSTR. These large caps are all getting smackarooned. These don't look good. Yeah, bearish. Look, daily, just bearish. So now you wouldn't be touching this unless there's a downtrend break. Maybe in a falling wedge action. I got one. Possibly, who knows? Not really confident on this, to be honest. Can use this whole zone for, yeah, maybe setting up for a breakout, but nothing really on this at the moment. So here we have MSTR falling wedge plus demand zone. This is bullish. As long as it holds this demand zone, you are bullish. If it breaks below, not bullish. You seem like a nice guy in Luxembourg. Yeah, there's a lot of BS out there, bro. There is a lot of BS out there. Too much fake stuff going on. Just ruins it for all the good guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head into the Discord. This is the link here, right? This is the link here. You can join if you would like to. There's live trading every single day, seminars, all those great things, and also the alerts that people love. And the strategy is there as well if you want to learn how I trade and everything that I teach, as well as Hassi. All right. So I appreciate you guys are joining in. I will share charts and setups when I can, but focusing on the first hour and a bit in the Discord, doing live trading and giving setups and things. All right. So have a great day, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.